स्वर्ग सा सुंदर मिथिला धाम, मांडन आयाची राजा जनक के गांव। स्वर्ग सा सुंदर मिथिला धाम, मांडन आयाची राजा जनक के गांव। जयठाम उगना बनला महादेव, विद्यापति के जानियो।
This is Janakpurdham in the central development region of Nepal. Janakpur was the capital city of the ancient Mithila kingdom. Ruled by King Janak of the Sura dynasty, Janakpur is believed to be named after him. During the ancient period, Mithila was renowned for its philosophers, hermits, intellectuals and popular kings. The Mithila kingdom and its unique culture made many contributions towards Vedic civilization. Janakpur is historic because the Hindu deity Sita was born here. Mithila is mentioned in Hindu mythological epics like the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Rich in Mithila culture, Janakpur is also widely regarded as a holy place for all Hindus. Many temples, statues, shrines and various lakes and ponds of both religious and historic importance are located in Janakpur. Among the temples and shrines, Ram Mandir, Ram Janaki Mandir, Ram Janaki, Bibaha Mandap and Dasarat Mandir are the most famous and visited by pilgrims. The Akhanda Deep, a light illuminated for peace, and the annual Bibaha Panchami, a festival commemorating the wedding of Lord Ram and Sita, add grandeur and validity to the religious and cultural importance of this place. According to scriptures, while King Janak was levelling the ground, the golden plough brought a girl child up to the surface on its tip. King Janak organised a ceremony to select an appropriate groom for his daughter Janaki, who is also known as Sita. It was announced that only a person who could lift a bow that was bestowed by Lord Shiva on Janak could marry Janaki. Many princes from neighbouring kingdoms gathered at the palace to vie for marriage with Janaki. Lord Ram, the son of the king of Ayodhya, not only lifted the bow but also broke it into pieces and married Princess Janaki. Every year the wedding ceremony is commemorated at the festival of Bibaha Panchami in Janakpur, with the ritual continuing till this day. The Ram Janaki wedding festival is observed as an annual ritual and is a major part of Mithila culture. Various aspects of the festival, such as tilak and matkor and the wedding procession and feast, reflect the joyous nature of this festival in which Hindus come from all over the world to participate. The Tilakotsav Tilak ceremony is celebrated on the eve of the Ram Janaki wedding festival. This is a very important part of the Mithila wedding ceremony. The women sing the Lohori, a typical Mithila song, after preparing all the required materials for the Tilak ceremony during the auspicious hours in the morning. This year also, the Tilakotsav was celebrated. The procession arriving from Ayodhya, India, was welcomed by the chief Mahanta, priest, of Ram Janaki Mandir, with flowers, garlands and a typical Maithili cap. After the welcome ceremony, the procession moved with Maithili musical bands led by the chief priest of Ram Janaki temple, carrying flowers, fruits, sweets and clothes. The procession travelled round the city, finally arriving at Ram Mandir. The procession was welcomed on a special podium decorated and attended by various sages and priests from various temples in Ayodhya and Janakpur, along with high-ranking Nepali government officials. This year, the chief priest of Ram Janaki temple, Mahanta Ram Tapashur Das, played the role of the father of the bride, King Janak. The chief priest of Ram Mandir, Mahanta Ramgiri, acted as the father of the bridegroom, King Dasharat. The women in the audience tempted the dignitaries with curd, turmeric and other religious offerings. The temptation event is taken as an opportunity for social harmony in Mithila culture. Likewise, the guardians from the bride's family visit the groom's house with various presents and thus finalise the wedding. This is also regarded as a central part of Mithila culture. After the Tilakotsav, soil from a sacred place is brought and a bedi, a wedding spot, is made. During the auspicious hours of the soil-carrying ceremony, the bride, Janaki, is kept in a decorated chariot. The chariot procession leaves from Ram Janaki Mandir and moves towards Gangasagar, a holy lake in the middle of Janakpur. Janaki is then brought down from the chariot and the holy soil is dug out. After the required holy soil is collected, the procession heads back to the Ram Janaki Mandir square. The wedding bedi was made and decorated in the evening of the same day. This is the Rangabhumi festival. It is one of the most important activities among the various ceremonies during the Bibaha Panchami festival. National and international pilgrims arrive at Janakpur to observe the ceremonies, and Janakpur is crowded with people. Thousands of people wait at the Rangabhumi to welcome the bridegroom, Lord Ram's wedding procession. Simultaneously, at the auspicious hour, another procession with Janaki's chariot leaves for the same place from the Ram Janaki Mandir. The wedding ceremony is so realistic that one feels as though one is witnessing Princess Janaki's wedding with Lord Ram during the Treta Yuga. After the entry of the chariot carrying Janaki reaches the centre stage of the venue, the chariot carrying Ram from the Ram Mandir enters. Simultaneously, various organisations, religious communities and temples display their cultural activities, including dances, to entertain the spectators. As the groom approaches Janaki's chariot, the people from the bride's side circle round him with a well-decorated and bedazzled umbrella. After encircling the umbrella and the groom 3 times, both the groom's and the bride's processions return to their initial positions. The spectators and the audience rejoice with a fanfare during the whole ceremony. The chariots and the cultural processions return in tandem, making the whole ambience colourful and festive. After bidding farewell to the bride and after the procession has left, the whole Rangabhumi is emotional and silent. The procession enters Janakpur through the Janakpur gate and progresses round the whole city, ending at the Ram Janaki temple. At the auspicious hour of that evening, the heavenly wedding ceremony of Ram and Janaki is celebrated. The farewell to the bride and the groom is organised on the very next day. A stage is built with special flowers and ancient decorations. The Ram Janaki temple resembles the bride herself in its elaborate decoration. Ram, the groom, Janaki, the bride, and Laxman, the groom's brother, sit on the main stage. and special invitees from Ayodhya and other temples in India sit on the front side of the stage. During the first phase of the event, a display of ethnic and folk culture takes place. After that, the saints, pundits and heads of various temples from India are offered garlands, gifts and blessings. The priests and saints from both the bride and groom's side share a lighter moment of fun and humour by teasing each other. This culture of poking light fun at each other still remains in the Mithila culture. The major motive behind this is to bring smiles to the faces of the people during the farewell ceremony, which is an emotional event. The representatives of the government of Nepal provide gifts to the groom's processions. After this ceremony, a small musical drama based on the life story of Lord Ram, the Ramayana, is staged. This changes the whole atmosphere of the ceremony, making it musical and celebrative. This ceremony has been instrumental in creating social harmony amongst the citizens of Janakpur. Finally, after the musical program, the formal Bibaha Panchami celebration is concluded.
Sita Bibaha This is Ramlila, a musical drama. It is an ancient theatrical tradition of Nepal's Terai region. The drama is organised to entertain the pilgrims gathered to witness the Bibaha Panchami. With the involvement of noted singers, musicians and artists from Nepal and India, the major and important events of Ramayana are staged in the form of a musical drama. Though it started as a means of entertainment, the Ramlila has gradually developed into an important genre in the Terai theatre culture. Bibaha Panchami, which started out as a small commemoration of an ancient mythological wedding ceremony in ancient Mithila, has now become one of the most important Hindu festivals in Janakpur.
It has become a cultural bridge between the two neighbours, Nepal and India. Bibaha Panchami is an important cultural event for Nepalese as it depicts a shared cultural heritage between Nepal and India. This religious ceremony has not only brought the Nepali and Indian people closer, but has created social harmony between the people of the two nations. The continuation of the Bibaha Panchami celebration has ensured that the citizens of the two nations will continue to become closer in the years to come. Culture is central to any human civilization. A wedding ceremony that happened in Treta Yuga still exists in its full essence and splendour in the 21st century. People from every walk of life can still experience the grandeur of that wedding. This ancient Mithila tradition has become an important and integral part of Hindu cultural heritage. As per the Global Declaration and Convention to preserve and promote such important cultural heritage, the government of Nepal has been effectively safeguarding Bibaha Panchami and other aspects of Hindu culture. It is also our responsibility to explore and safeguard such ancient culture that carries along with it our own identity. The Ministry of Culture, Tourism and Civil Aviation, Government of Nepal, requests that you all join hands in this noble cause to preserve and promote our cultural heritage.